In our last unit about plants, we talked about the different environments that plants can grow in. Environments like forests and wetlands and deserts and fields. And today we're going to learn about a habitat that's the rainforest. And our story is called, let me see here, Life in a Tropical Rainforest. About life in a tropical rainforest. It doesn't have any pictures. That's why I'm not showing you the pictures now. It's an informational text, and that's going to be important because I want you to really think about what makes something an informational text. Informational texts are about real people, animals, places, and events. Informational texts contain facts, and those facts can be checked in other places and other sources. Informational text presents information in a clear way. It's very organized, and it can be organized by topics. All right. There are a couple of vocabulary words I want to talk about. The first one is adapt. Adapt. Adapt means to change in order to be able to live somewhere more easily. So adapting means you change in some way to make it make it easier for you to live somewhere. All right, the next word is balance. Balance. I'm not talking about the kind of balance that you do on the balance beam. This is balance when things are just right in nature. Things are just right in nature for the plants and the animals that live there. Everything is in balance. All right. I want you to think about how plants and animals can help each other as we're reading. And I want you to think about how this is an informational text. All right. Life in the Tropical Rainforest by Dan Katsuyama. What would it be like to walk through a rainforest? Above your head, you might spot some monkeys and birds. Shiny, colorful butterflies would flit and flutter by. You might see a green snake as it slithers up a tall tree. The rainforest around you would look very green. It would be alive with loud sounds, and it might be strange to you. Tropical rainforests grow in many parts of the world. The large rainforests are in Asia, South America, and Africa. I didn't say North America where you live. We have no rainforests in the United States. They are warm and very wet. In some rainforests, it rains almost every day. So that's why they're probably called the rainforest, right? All right. So what about this makes this an informational text? What makes this an informational text so far? Is it about real places? Yes. Real animals? Yes. Does it contain facts that can be checked? Absolutely. All right. Plants and animals in the rainforest. A variety of plants and animals live in the rainforest. About 1/2 of all the types of plants and animals on the earth live in the tropical rainforest. Tropical rainforests are very old. Animals and plants have had a very long time to adapt to each other and form the rainforest habitats, a place in which animals live. Did you hear that word adapt? Adapt means to change so that you can better live somewhere. So the plants and animals have adapted to the conditions of the rainforest. The rainforest has many layers of habitats. The bottom layer of the forest has very short plants, much like moss. Large animals such as tigers and jaguars live there. Many smaller creatures such as insects live there too. The next layer up is just below the leafy tops of the trees. Smaller trees and large bushes grow there. Lots of insects too. Most of the rainforest animals live in the leafy treetops of the next layer. Monkeys, flying squirrels, and many different kinds of birds like hummingbirds, toucans, and even eagles live there. The trees have fruits and nuts for the animal. The topmost layer is where the tallest trees end, and many birds live there. The balance of the rainforest. That word balance. A balance exists in the rainforest. Living things depend on each other to live and grow. For example, some animals eat the fruits from the trees. When they eat the fruits, they drop the fruit seeds on the floor, and new plants grow from those seeds. The new plants provide more food for the animals as well as new places to live. So it's a cycle, right? They help each other. And so balance there means that everything is working just right for the animals that live there. That's the balance. The importance of the rainforest. What happens in tropical rainforest is very important to us all. People find many useful plants in the rainforest. Scientists find new helpful uses for these plants every year. Plants around the world, especially those in the tropical rainforest, can affect weather. Plants give off moisture, which comes back to the earth as rain. Now, what part of that makes this informational? It's organized by topics because it says right before I start to read it, the importance of the rainforest, and it gives us lots of facts. It's about a real place and about how it really helps people, like the scientists that use the plants that live in the rainforest. Everything about that is informational text. It's giving us new information. Rainforests around the world are in danger. Loggers, means people who cut down trees, and farmers who live near the rainforest cut down the trees for wood to make new farmland. It takes many thousands of years for the forest to grow back. When people cut down trees, the animals lose their habitats. They lose their homes. People lose the good things that come from the rainforest. Less rain may fall in tropical areas because there are fewer trees. So we said the moisture in the trees actually affects the weather. Saving the rainforest. People are working together to save the rainforest from being destroyed. Most of this work is done by grown-up leaders around the world. They make rules to protect the forest and look out for the rule breakers. But you can help too. You can avoid wasting food and other products. The ingredients for these items sometimes come from the rainforest. Learning about these habitats will make you ready to protect the earth as you grow up. So that's one of the reasons we are working on all these different habitats. You need to learn about all those different habitats so that you understand how the world works together, how your environment works to support you. All right, I am going to include your discussion starters so that you can talk with your big person about some of the things that you learned in life in a tropical rainforest.